Hello, good morning and welcome to New Forest Morphs. Jared and I are together this morning and we're going to be featuring the ghost, the orange ghosts, or otherwise known as the hypo. So being Halloween, we thought it'd be nice to do a ghost video. So this one in front of me here is a Firefly, which is a fire pastel visual ghost that we produced 2 years ago. And it's beautiful, isn't it? It's got that smoking grey gun look about it, but it's beautifully highlighting the yellows and the bright yellows and oranges that come off of the orange ghost. This one's doing particularly well. I think it's a female. We've called her Ebony, and let's just have a little look at her, see if she'll come out and show herself off. But she's getting close to 500 grams now, Jared, so she's eating well. And look how beautiful she is. Isn't that just lovely? I love the contrast, and you can see the ghosty looking alien heads as well. They look very ghosty, don't they? So orange ghost is coming back very strong at the moment, Jared, and this one is 66% het for pied as well, but we haven't really checked for the pied markings on her yet. So what we might do is see whether we can find any pied markers on her. But this is one of our holdbacks that we're going to be bringing on and be part of our future breeding opportunities. And there she is. She's just opening up now. She is a little bit shy, but you can see with the ghost. Can you see the grey head, Jared?
Yeah.
So they have with the pastel, their heads tend to go quite grey. And there she is. She's lovely. Now we can try and see. It's very difficult, but the pastel takes a lot of the markers away from the belly, Jared. So let's have a look and see whether she's got any pied markers on her, any tracks underneath that might be joining up. So you can see there's some tracks on this side.
Yeah, she's got some tracks.
Do you think she's got tracks?
Yeah.
And then the other thing that helps us with the pied markers is if you look at the side profile, most pied markers will start to merge, the alien heads merge together at the tail.
Almost looks like she's got the start of a ringer right there.
And that could be the start of a ringer, so that's also another one. So there's a 66% chance that she might be pied. We're hoping that she is het for pied, and that'll then be very, very powerful going forward, because we want to produce our visual hypopieds. So I think going forward, Jared, she's going to be a lovely project to bring into our breeding program, and she's just lovely, isn't she?
Yeah.
Now we did hit 2 visual hypos from the clutch, and I'm going to bring out the other one, which actually is not quite well. I'll leave that on there because you can contrast them as well. And why don't you zoom in on that one, Jared, while I go get the other one as well. I'll put that over there. And this one is a boy, and this is, I think it's just got fire but no pastel in it. So it's got, the pastel brightens up the snake, but this one is just fire. But I still think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's like, this one is a boy actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've called him Archie.
You called him Archie.
Did I call him Archie?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. So you've got 2 visuals there. Now you can see the pastel does brighten things up, and the contrast is so much more visual. But there's still good contrast here, Jared, isn't there, even with the fire?
Yeah.
And let's have a look and see whether he's got any markings on him, any markers. And look at these crazy patterns, Jared, isn't that lovely? See the crazy patterns on him? There you go, buddy. Wow, so he'll be coming in to our future plans. The father is actually a double het, so we did a double het to a double het. So we were so lucky with the odds to get 4, we got 2 visual hypos and 2 visual pieds.
Yeah, we got very lucky, didn't we?
Very, very lucky. Now I want to just see whether there's any marks, any ringers or any tracks on this boy here. And let's have a little look. Because there's no pastel.
He's look quite distinct.
So?
He's look quite distinct.
Distinct?
Yeah, he's got some good runners.
Yeah. So there's your runners on the side, and that's what you're looking for. And that one's got completely joined up runners.
Yeah.
And there's a little ringer there. You see the ringer?
So that's the typical pied tracks there.
Yeah. So there's a good chance this one is het for pied as well, Jared. So, I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, we could seriously produce some beautiful hypopieds as a result of that. So we're going to hold on to both these 2. But we do have some other snakes that are not visual, but they are potentially double hets, aren't they? They're both 66% het for pied, het for hypo, and we're going to feature those on our YouTube double snake sale this week. And if anyone wants to get into the hypo pied project and they like the look of these 2 snakes, please feel free to give us an offer, and we'll bring those out shortly. This guy again is putting on good weight. I'd say that he's probably about 500 grams, so give him a couple more 100 grams, Jad. He could come into the breeding rotation. A beautiful snake. And I just look at the head pattern on them as well. They're lovely, aren't they? They've got that nice grey feel and look about them. Beautiful. The fire does brighten things up though. You can see the brightness in there.
Yeah.
But I love the patterns though, they're beautiful. Can you see the oranges coming up on the alien heads, which is the orange ghost? So you've got that lovely ghost look, but you've also got that bright, vibrant oranges. I can see the oranges coming up there, but they both look like they potentially are het for pied, so we shall hold on to those 2. I'm going to put these back, and then what I'm going to do is bring out the 2 snakes that are, first of all, visual pieds that could be 100% a het for ghost, and then we'll just see whether we can see any markers on those, Jared. And then we'll bring out the 2 snakes which we're going to sell. So I think there was 6 in the clutch overall. So I'll just sit these back. And it's feeding day today, so Jared's got all the multis out on that side, haven't you, Jared, ready to feed? So let's just bring out Soot and Ash. I'm trying to remember whether it was my grandchildren that named these or whether you did, Jared. Did you name these ones, or was it the kids that named them? Grandchildren?
I think it was me, because they're fireflies.
Yeah. Okay. So what they are fire pieds. But let's just have a little look at and see what's going on with this.
Firefly pies.
Yeah, firefly pieds, which could be